It's Sunday! It's Emmys Day! I hope you're gonna watch the Emmys tonight. Sometimes it dawns on me that not everybody actually is into award shows, but I've been into award shows for as long as I can remember. Growing up as a kid, I used to always watch the Tonys, the Golden Globes, the Oscars. Not really the Emmys, though. That came along later when I became really, really obsessed with a bunch of different TV shows. You should watch the Emmys tonight if you're watching this right now. But if you're watching it after the Emmys have already been broadcast, then don't worry about it. As you may or may not know, I don't think I've actually really mentioned it except for maybe once. Yeah, I have mentioned it exactly once. Jermaine is up for Best Actor in a comedy. Jermaine Clement, Play the Conchords. So I'm going to be cheering for him. And Flight of the Conchords is up for Best Comedy, so I'm going to be cheering for that. Yeah, so I'm mainly watching for Flight of the Conchords, so they better show them. Last year, I watched to see them. They only showed them about once on the red carpet, and they showed them in like a pan-out shot, and Tom Hanks was walking past, and you could see them all like pointing and giggling at the fact that it was Tom Hanks. But that was like the only shot we got. So they're up for Best Comedy this year, man. They better be interviewed because I'm going to be watching and I'm going to cry if I don't get to see them at all because I watch for them. What am I doing with index cards? That's a good question. I was thinking about writing my Emmy speech for if I won an Emmy. And so I got some index cards because apparently I think my speech is going to be really, really long because I have so many people to thank. So I'm going to get on that. Oh God, this is such a surprise. Okay, I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me and having my back and telling me that I'm not that funny sometimes because you need to hear that because that's what Mike Myers' mom told him. And look at him now. I mean, he's done some great movies lately. I want to thank my sister for always back-talking me. It helped because we sort of had like this love-hate back and forth, making fun of each other relationship, which you really need in comedy. I want to thank, I'm really crying. I want to thank the flight attendants for being my rock to my scissors. They beat me up. I want to thank my teachers for telling me to be quiet in class all those years ago and talking to my parents about how I never take anything seriously because that is what happens when you're funny. I don't really know. I don't think I would actually win an award like that. I just wanted to make a list because I had index cards. This is how weak I am. Somebody's going to have to clean that up. So Jermaine's nominated, and I'm really excited for him, but we all know that I'm watching the Emmys to see Brett. I was asked to name my favorite, it was either 5 or 3, but I'm going to go with 3 episodes from season 1. I would have to say that I really like New Fans because of Prince of Parties, Coco because I adore Coco. It's actually called Yoko, but I always call it Coco because I'm stupid. And seriously. But my favorite is definitely Bowie. Hands down would have to be Bowie because that entire episode is just perfection. I would give that episode an Emmy. It's really hard for me to do it for season 2 because first of all, they all sort of flow together, and second of all, they're all so good. Not that all of the first season episodes aren't excellent. I don't know, and plus I like the songs in pretty much every episode. And I don't... It's not that I don't like the songs in the first season, but some of the songs in the first season I prefer on their original versions, or their live versions. Whereas season 2, I felt like, overall, they did a really good job recording the new songs because they had written those songs for the show, you know? Until Tuesday, this is Emmy Sunday. Wow, I talk a lot.